doing communion and reading. I'd be totally down if you want.
I kind of did, but honestly, now that everyone's here, we probably should get to it.
How about let's kill the next boss? It's like kind of like a hyena. Like he has a whole pack of hyenas. Let's kill him, and then how about let's do after that? How's that sound?
Actually, Act 1 is done, isn't it?
Yep.
Then let's go ahead and get reading communion. The transition between acts really is a good stopping spot. I shouldn't have been grumbling.
None of it's junk. Trust me.
Yeah. Still, thank you for being considerate.
Yeah. Try to. Sorry, I was a little late. I had a dinner. You know, we're trying to raise money for Thailand, so.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, close that tab up. I think we're just gonna exit the game. Dibbly doo.
Okay, and we are in Luke. Okay. All right. I think my screen's shared. All right. Should we go get... All right. Logan's not here, so David, what would we like to take communion first, or like to read first?
I guess communion first.
Let's do it. All right, we'll go grab our elements. Should we do on the speaker, Ethan?
Might as well. Now see what I
Okay, is your microphone muted? Oh, you did. Okay, perfect. Test. Oh. Test. Oh. There we go. All right. I'm gonna stop the fan for a second. Embrace the toast for a second, because there's a lot of people making noises outside. All right, Ethan is pouring himself some kombucha, and then we'll be ready.
All right.
Oh, I can plug in his microphone.
Yes, I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yep. Hmm. Hmm.
Thank you, my kind.
Now go get him, Tiger.
Get who? Let me at him! Let me at him!
Anyone you can reach.
I'm gonna mess him up. I'll make things go boom.
All right.
Yeah, if we're doing communion, I might need my communion stuff. There we go.
Wait, this isn't your communion stuff?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought I was like, is there more you have to give?
Yeah, there's actually 5 other communions that we're gonna do on top of this.
Guess
Each
what?
one more elaborate.
I
than
have
the
a
next.
lamb in the oven for this moment.
Unfortunately,
With
that
bitter
oven's not
herb.
large enough. Bitter herbs. It's funny because they don't actually know exactly what herbs they're referencing.
True.
But they were bitter.
Which most herbs are pretty bitter if you have just the herbs. All right. Breathe. All right, taking communion first. I feel like it's been a while since I've prayed us into communion. And I will pray. So yeah, I'll pray us into communion. David, you don't mind praying us into scripture? And Ethan, you'll pray us out?
I can do that.
Okay.
All right. King Jesus, you are just a good, delightful God. We thank you that you saw in your delightful plan to embody all the power. And by embodying all the power, you laid it down so you embody true, humble mercy. And by you embodying power, humble mercy, we now can partake in this wonderful sacrament that proclaims your death and resurrection, and we proclaim it until you come. Amen.
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 I have an idea for the next batch. Because I've noticed consistently, when I have a bottle that's not filled all the way up, and then I close it up, it seems to form more carbonation. So I might need to figure out what that sweet spot is. We shall find out, but not tonight.
Because you're such a good God. Thank you for this time. And thank you for you. Because by embodying you, we can choose to enjoy each other's company more than trying to one up over each other. Because we can just do this in your name. By doing this in your name, we are actually living in right relationship. There's a lot more delightful, life-giving parties that happen when communities live by your name. This is good. All right, I'm ready to read. So whenever you're ready, David, go ahead and pray us in.
Lord. Yep, we are. Yeah. Yeah. We are now starting the reading of your word. So please, help us. Yeah. Yeah. Understand it as you intended us to, and learn what we must from it, that we might serve you better. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Oos.
All right. Luke 20, verses 20 through 26. So the authorities watched Jesus and sent people to lie in wait for him. They pretended to be upright folk, but were trying to trap him in something he said, so that they could hand him over to the rule and authority of the governor. So they asked him this question. "Teacher," they said, "we know that you speak and teach with integrity. You are completely impartial, and you teach God's way and God's truth. So, is it right for us to give tribute to Caesar or not?" Jesus knew they were playing a trick. "Show me a tribute penny," he said. "This image and this inscription, who do they belong to?" "Caesar," they said. "Well then," replied Jesus, "you'd better give Caesar back what belongs to him, and give God back what belongs to him." They couldn't catch him in anything he said in front of the people. They were amazed at his answer and had nothing more to say.
So it's interesting. It says the authorities were watching over Jesus. Curious who these authorities were.
Well, I take it that this was in the temple, so it's likely that the authorities referred to the guards that were protecting the priesthood.
Yeah, it almost certainly has to be religious
Or-
authorities because
or,
otherwise
yeah.
it would be hard
Or Levites. One of the two.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't make a ton of sense for it to say that they were watching over him to try to find a way that they could hand him over to the authority of the governor, which means that is apparently not their authority.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting is they're asking, is it okay to give tribute to Caesar? This is supposedly supposed to be a trick. I'm trying to understand, like, I wonder what about this is a trick.
Well, if he taught not to pay tribute to Caesar, it would be going against, the imperial commands. In which case, then he could be seen as like a rebel, and then brought before the governor, and then, face penalties. But then if he says yes, then it would be essentially saying that, like, tribute, and I don't know exactly which word they use, but it could be that the tribute is more along the lines of also a, like, worship kind of thing. So it's like, if I remember correctly, it has a couple meanings, but like one is more worship kind of tribute, but then the other is like tax kind of tribute. So if he says yes, that it is right to give tribute to Caesar, they could say that he's like, it's okay to worship Caesar. If he says no, then they could say he's teaching it is okay not to pay taxes to Caesar.
Alternatively, it could be that it's a trap in that, of course, if he says, no, don't pay taxes, well, as already discussed, they could take action on that. But if he says, yes, do pay taxes, their hope is that would sour him in the minds of the public who's been paying attention to all this. Because, the Jews didn't exactly like the Roman Empire at the time.
I don't think a lot of people under Roman Empire rule liked the Roman Empire.
Who think being under occupied territory, you'd be happy with your occupiers?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I suspect that was at least part of it. Basically, they were trying to get him in a catch-22 of say something we can get you arrested for, or sabotage your movement.
Basically, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what's interesting is, so here you have Jesus claiming to be the Messiah, the God King. And who did Caesar, like, what was all the propaganda said that Caesar was? I don't know if you guys...
A god.
Yeah, the Roman imperial cult. And so whose god do you give money to? So that's what, yeah. It's like with everything I'm saying, that's also what I'm thinking about right now. Because also, we rarely get, there are not too many things in the world that has image. But if I remember right, the tribute penny had his image and also had like a phrase at the bottom, which I forgot what the phrase was.
Why don't we look up a photo of the penny? I don't know that I've seen it, and I think a lot of people who might be watching this stream would appreciate the historical stuff as well.
Yeah, I imagine NT Right will go into it. Tribute. Coin ID scanner. What was a tribute penny?
Man, if I found one of those in, like, the cash register at my work, I would immediately talk to my manager and be like, hey, can I, like, buy this off of you guys?
Okay, so I guess it has Tiberius reign and praises him throughout its design. Ooh. Okay, here we go. A portrait of Emperor Tiberius facing right. The inscription around the portrait read, T. Caesar. I'm not even going to try, which means Tiberius Caesar, son of the vine, Augustus. Then shows a Roman goddess Livia. What? She is seated holding a branch and a scepter. The inscription in circular says Pontiff Maxim, position of a chief priest in ancient Rome. That is nuts. So here at the temple, they're having like it's the house of God. And back then, they, if I remember right, they also didn't think it was right to be having like putting like man's image on things.
Like you'll see a lot of the coins from like at least the Jewish people. They had depictions of like I think it was palm trees. I think one of them had like a menorah on it. A couple other designs, I think, but specifically no human faces.
Yeah. So here you got this coin with the human face, clearly espousing divinity. And then here they're asking, should you pay the divinity coin? I think, yeah. It's crazy how much when you look up the historical context, like how much more is revealed about the story. All right, I think we worked out this part. Anything else to add?
Might be good to cover just that last part of Jesus's reply. It says, "You better give Caesar back what belongs to him and give God back what belongs to him." So, obviously, the coin is a Roman coin. So, Rome was like the ruling authority. And Jesus is like saying, pay the taxes. Because, you know, if they didn't, it would have caused some massive problems for the people. But it's also emphasizing, with that last part, give God back what belongs to him, is kind of showing that, like, taxes aren't necessarily bad. It's like, you should be focusing on giving God what belongs to him. That would be our praise, love, worship, you know, things that God deserves and sadly doesn't get by a lot of people because they just don't know about him or outright just hate him. There seems to be a lot of that going on. Am I coming through on there?
I think,
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're laying down.
yeah.
But one thing that I've been thinking about for the past couple weeks is a concept that you see in what is that passage? I know it's in the Torah. I can't remember an exact spot. It's not in Genesis, I know that. But basically, it says that everything belongs to God, like everything on earth. And so, understanding that, it's like, if everything here on earth belongs to God, we don't really own any of it. And so when God is like giving commands of like certain offerings and stuff, it's like he kind of has a right to those, but it's also we have the opportunity to give those to him out of love. And then on top of that, it's like, since everything belongs to him, we're also stewards of his creation. And so we're supposed to look after it in, you know, a way that, you know, someone would look after, say, something that you lent to them. Like, you'd want them to be treating it with respect. You don't want it to end up being like damaged or broken because of like negligence. And so there's kind of the same principle with a lot of God's commandments. Is like care for the things around you, not just like things, but creatures, people. Showing them the like same kind of love and respect that would come from the owner of everything. And so I find it interesting, just like all of that. Hi, Cody. It appears my dog needs me. I think I need to get him food. Hold on. That's about it for that stuff.
Okay. We'll wait for you to feed your dog and then get right into commentary. I'm gonna shake it up. You don't mind starting off the commentary, Ethan?
Me starting?
Yeah.
Starting?
Yeah.
Starting? Sure.
Okay. And then David, don't mind reading after him?
Sure.
I'll read after David. All right. What's up, Ethan?
We went a few years ago to see the longest running stage
Weeks
play.
ago?
Hmm?
A few weeks ago?
A few weeks ago.
You said a few years ago.
I said few weeks.
Sound like years.
I said weeks. I know how to read.
I thought I heard differently, but go ahead.
All right. We went a few weeks ago to see the longest running stage play in history. Agatha Christie's play The Mousetrap has been performed continuously for almost my entire lifetime. At the time of writing, it has had over 20,000 performances and is still pulling in the crowds. The plot turns, as with so many murder mysteries, on the audience's expectations that one character, or perhaps another, is in fact the real culprit. Almost everyone on stage, it seems, might just possibly have been the murderer, and everybody is waiting eagerly to find out the answer. Then, near the end, it turns out, after all, to be, but I don't want to spoil the story. The main thing is the cleverness of the writer, producer, and actors in making you think one thing is going to happen, only then to discover something completely different.
On you, David.
Sorry. That is how the story of Jesus and the coin must have seemed, both when it first happened and when the story was then eagerly told, again and again, by enthusiastic listeners. Yet the long build-up sets the scene, just like a stage play. The authorities are eager to find a way of framing a charge against Jesus, before his teaching inflames the crowd so much that they cause a riot. So they sent people to him who appeared to be good, devout Jews, wrestling with a question which was, after all, very difficult for many at the time. If they were observing God's law, how could they possibly agree to pay taxes to a pagan overlord? Especially when the coins they had to use flouted Jewish law by using a picture of a human being, Caesar himself, of course, and by describing him in words that a Jew would regard as blasphemous. On the other hand, did they have a choice? Not to pay would be to court disaster. They pretend to be righteous, says Luke, yet echoing chapter 18. There, Jesus tells the parable of the tax collector, directed against those who trusted in themselves that they were righteous. Actually, what they had in mind was what Jesus himself had predicted long ago, that they would hand him over to the Roman governor. The trick question they had prepared looked as if it would do this job very well. It would either expose him as revolutionary, by making him oppose the tribute, or it would show the crowds that he really wasn't the kind of leader they wanted after all, by making him say that the kingdom was a purely spiritual thing, with no purchase on everyday reality, something the Lord's Prayer itself would deny. How, the audience thinks, can Jesus possibly get out of that one?
The heavy-handed introduction to the question, laying on the flattery as though with a troll.
Troll.
Trowel.
Troll?
Serves to heighten the expectation that the questioners are leading Jesus right into the trap. Surely he won't be able to avoid their cunning. In terms of the drama, the audience now supposes that Jesus is on the spot, about to be found out, when suddenly everything is reversed, and the accusers, which is what they really are, become the accused. He puts them on the defensive right away by asking them to produce one of the coins. What are they doing possessing such blasphemous objects? His key question, more probing than theirs in its implications, gets them to admit that it is indeed Caesar's coinage they have about their persons, with its haughty image of Tiberius Caesar himself, and the inscription that proclaims him Son of God, and much more besides. Jesus' double-edged command, which finishes the conversation, not only answers their own question, but throws back such a strong challenge that the whole drama is stood on its head. The accusers are not just accused, but convicted. On the one hand, there is a dark appropriateness about giving Caesar back his blasphemous coinage. Better get rid of the stuff. The theme of giving the Romans back what they deserve might itself have been heard as a sign that the revolutionaries, though wrong in their methods, were right in their belief that God's people should not be crushed under pagan rule. On the other hand, the challenge to Jerusalem, the temple, its rulers, and their hypocritical underlings are all concentrated in the second half of the command. Give God back what belongs to him. Jesus' own accusation against his contemporaries is that they have consistently failed to worship their true and living God and to live as his people before the world. The very temple itself, the place where Israel was supposed to come and give to God what was his own in worship, prayer, holiness, and sacrifice, the temple had become a brigand's lair. Put that right, and the question of Caesar will in the long run sort itself out. Underneath the debate stands a darker theme. The accusers have failed this time, but Jesus knows, and Luke's readers know, that they will soon succeed. The moment comes in chapter 23 when they accuse him of saying that he has here refused to say. The leading Jews are going to hand over to Caesar not only the coin that bears his image and his false title, Son of God, but the human being who truly bears God's image and who truly bears that title. But in that act, they are unwillingly offering to God the one stamped with the mark of self-giving love. The cross itself is taken up into both Caesar's purposes and God's. Caesar's favorite weapon, the cross, becomes God's chosen instrument of salvation. It is impossible to read out of this exchange a theory of church and state, or Christianity and politics. It is too brief, dense, and pacific. However, every thoughtful Christian must sooner or later face those questions. And when that happens, we should at least get the priorities right. What does it mean today to give to God what belongs to him? I really liked what he said. I really liked how here on the coin got Caesar's face, Tiberius Caesar, and wished the title Son of God. And you're supposed to give Caesar to what Caesar, but what they're going to do is give to Caesar God. And I also just love that statement. Caesar's favorite weapon, the cross, becomes God's means of salvation. Anything to add, David?
I don't think so. No.
Anything to add, Ethan?
Nah, I don't have anything.
All right. Well, pray us out and I'll be down for some more PoE 2.
All right.
All right.
Sheesh, Cody.
You should probably take him out after praying.
Yeah. Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that you've given us tonight to be able to meet up once more and read through your scripture, being able to talk about it openly and freely. There's very few countries where you can actually do that. I appreciate that you've allowed us to be in one where we can do that. I ask that all the things that we've talked about tonight you would keep in our hearts and our minds, that we could apply these to our lives going forward. Amen.
Amen. You said years. Caught you. Live stream. You said years.
Years?
I saw the video. I just listened to it now. You said years.
All right, fine, sure.
Here. Let me put it on speakerphone.
Nah, let me
Yeah.
hear this.
Yeah.
Hear this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's red-handed. Wow.
Like, all of that.
Hot.
It appears my dog needs it. I think I need to get him.
Well, not too far back.
We'll wait for you to feed your dog and then get right into commentary. I'm gonna shake it up. You don't mind starting off the commentary?
Starting?
Yeah. Yeah. And David, don't mind reading after him? I'll read after David. Alright. Is that Ethan?
We went a few years ago to see
Few years ago.
You know what I have to say about that? Trowels.
Trowel. He went straight for the gaslight. No, I didn't.
Oh, maybe he gaslit himself already.
He blamed it on retail.
What can I say? The gaslights are very pretty.
Trolls. Okay, we're in Act 2 now. If I remember right, you're at the outskirts.
It should be, because I only just arrived. Game's taking sweet time rebooting. Come on.
Okay, my...
It is a little bit on the slower side. It's part of why I have it on an SSD.
Hmm.
Even if it is a portable SSD, it is still a high-speed one. So.
I think who was the guy I talked to? Yep.
All right, let's try this now.
Okay, let's see if I can actually send invites this time. Not to you.
All right, I am back.
Maybe I'm not supposed. You're not supposed to be doing it through Steam.
No, you do it through the actual Path of Exile 2 client.
Ah,
What? What are we doing?
Group invite through Steam.
Ah, yeah, it doesn't work. Because, yeah.
Not even family share works. One of those.
Well, that one I kind of half expected. I did because of the early access thing, and it's supposed to be free to play. And free to play games almost never have family sharing on for free to play reasons.
Is it actually going to become free to play back when it gets out of early access?
Supposedly, yes. That's what it was intentionally for, and you're paying for accessing it with it being worse, pretty much.
and then it's remained in early access for a while.
Like everything these days.
Yeah, it's like my game. It's like my computer all suddenly just started chugging.
Oh, do we need to do something less graphically intensive?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Did you restart the game, or is it like
Well-
did it start chugging like halfway through playing the game, or it started chugging when you restarted it?
No, it started chugging like even when I was. I started chugging when I played Jedi Fallen Order earlier today, and then it's also chugging.
Isn't that a pretty heavy game though?
But now it's like it's the same sort of chugging that's happening in Path of Exile 2.
What's your task manager say?
Huh? Probably. Yeah. Look.
By the way, if ward gets consumed, how slowly does it regenerate?
I saw the explanation at one point. Let me bring it back up. Runic Ward constantly regenerates at the default rate of 5% per second.
All right. can't leap up that cliff?
Items cannot be used in town. I'm just trying to get in their instance in town. It's telling me hitting your portal to join you is an item.
Ah. I see that you guys are both in the outskirts, but it looks like you're in a different instance.
I think it might be because it's like a pseudo town, but not actually.
Oh, joy.
You mind throwing me an invite?
Sure. It's J. It doesn't look like you're not I probably just don't have you as a friend. So
All right, I do have all 3 of you as friends on here. Ethan, take this crossbow. And boom.
I have inflicted friendship upon you. Do not resist.
Ooh. 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 I like that. Thank you, my kind sir.
It had a lot of mediocre stats that all together turned into something somewhat decent.
Very nice.
Well, yes,
It's like,
that's how randomly found equipment is to be.
I'm like jumping between
Yep.
like 10 frames and 40 frames per second.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
hold
not
on.
ideal.
Let me open up your screen share because I forgot you had that. Ooh, you're even not running that ultra. Oh no, wait, you have 4K monitor. That's why.
There we go. I turn off
That is
8.
very high window resolution, though.
Well, it looks like it's the, oh no.
There we go.
Go to options again and go down since you're already on ultra performance. Just check and see if texture quality going to medium and then bring them back up because that's helped me before. Once it finishes it reloading everything, sometimes it'll bring it back
Going
up.
the right way?
Could you open Task Manager like Windows or Control Shift Escape? You're screen sharing that.
Sure. Control.
You support Jim. I seem to recall I needed that. Yes, because I need Mark for Death on Pounce in order to make a synergy function.
Could you right click on the top where it says CPU usage? Like CPU. Right click the big numbers with the percentages and check GPU. And then click GPU so that way the carrot is doing it ordered. Desktop Windows. What is underneath your desktop Windows manager?
This is
Which one's that?
OBS, so it's probably start part of Streamlabs. Well, it's like it's weird. I never had any issues. And I'm doing all
now
the
your
same
frame
set.
rate came back a little bit. You're at 60.
Yeah, it's like I never had any issues until just this last, like, these are all the same issues I had before I reset my computer.
Right. Also, isn't this in like your secondary computer too? I remember
Yeah,
you mentioning.
this is like, this is me on my laptop.
Wait, your frame rate just went back down the moment you clicked back into it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just turn off all the.
Maybe turn the
why's the number
sunshine quality and
fluctuating?
stuff to medium or low too.
Maybe, how do I? I'll hit default and I'll just turn all this off. Always off for
That's
vertical.
VSync. Yeah, you have VSync on in game, by the way, too.
Anything that should be toggling on and off. Why do those numbers keep changing? No sense.
You know what? I'm curious about something in game. Before you restart it, can you scroll up and take it off FSR performance, and then just do render resolution and manually set it to 42%. That's 720p. So
Well, it jumped to 100,
Okay.
100 FPS, so that's.
FSR might be bugging out then. Go back up a little bit more. Because your 8060S, isn't that like a mobile chip, by the way?
It is, but it's like the same one that's in the Steam. It's like a one up from the one that's in the Steam.
The Steam Deck is
Deck,
pretty low powered
you-
though, and like you have to run everything on low at 720p for this game on that. So I think
Yeah,
it might be half a resolution issue and half a power flow issue. Like how much power your GPU is getting at the same time.
Maybe that's because. Again, it ran
Yeah,
pretty
You're running
smoothly.
at 4K. You're running 3 4K monitors. So,
And even though I'm not.
well, that one was showing that it's on like equivalent to a 4K resolution.
Well, yeah. Well, my main one's 4K certainly.
59% is around 1080p.
Way forward. Checkpoint up.
Well, just to continue, I'm going to be happy with. I'll be content with this.
Miasma.
This works. It's stable.
Welcome to the land of playing at 1080p. I'm also around here, even though I have a 1440p monitor.
Yeah. Oh, the game's just running smooth as butter for me. Yeah. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
once those heating issues were solved, this computer can handle it gracefully. It's great.
Yeah, like once I've figured out some specific quirks with this game, it's been fine now again.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
my computer isn't
fin-
overheating from me not cleaning it for 3 years straight.
Finally got on the caravan. I just had to actually pay attention to my objectives and realize I was supposed to backtrack.
Ah,
It's funny how much more faster things are dying here than they were in the final stage of the first act.
Wow. Those male estimates have pretty chunky numbers. Not enough to dislodge my current armor, but
but yeah, Corey, you say it happens after playing for a little while, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Choose or do not.
But this
I
time, I
legitimately think it might just be your laptop or whatever,
I will take
like
this.
heat soaking. So at that point, then, if it
Heat-
happens over a little bit of time,
you say heat soaking.
like it's heated up and it's hit steady
I am
state of
pleased.
how much power it's drawing and how much it can output. Your laptop is hot, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I just never heard the expression heat soaking, but it made sense.
okay. I guess I head up here. Yep. Blah 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 blah. You want to have words. Now you want to have words further in. Okay. Now we
Also-
follow the map.
Also, it might be
Also-
the fact that you're also streaming to OBS and Discord separately. Because unironically, streaming, like screen sharing like that, can be pretty hefty on a computer. Like,
Yeah.
with this game, I've noticed an active FPS drop if I'm screen sharing at all.
Yeah, it's just like last week, no problems. Stable FPS the whole time we were playing. Last Tuesday. Just today alone.
You also weren't screen sharing as the Poe as much either. I think you stopped afterwards.
We'll see. I mean,
Could be
that's
fair.
yeah, it could be it. Yeah, it's certainly FSR. It could be bugging out.
AI upscaling things or just upscaling is not a fix for good performance.
What the heck?
Companies do it anyways.
What do you mean? Upscaling's the magic FPS button.
Well, that's what Nvidia wants to push. What was their DLSS 5 where they just AI filter everything to make it look quote unquote more realistic, but it just looks like a Snapchat filter instead?
Yeah, something like that.
This is weird. So I turn off. I put on FSR to check it, then I put it back, and now I'm back to the low frames. Yeah, I'm in. Like I'm off FSR, but I'm back to the slosh frames.
Oof.
Oh, nope. Now I'm... Why are you doing... Oh, yep. It's sloshing.
Time to turn up the fans on your laptop, I guess.
Wait, you're gaming on a laptop with your fans not on max?
It should be.
Do you have a
but-
death wish?
Ay, ay, ay. What are you doing, computer?
That's just a more severe case of what I was dealing with my GPU last week. Because I was getting really bad frame times and constant like stuttering and stuff. Because my GPU was overheating. Because, like I said, it needed cleaned. Removed enough the dust bunnies out of my case and my GPU for an entire family of rabbits.
Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I haven't gone rabbit hunting in a while.
I still need to swap out the paste for my CPU, but since I have a giant air cooler, I really don't want to touch that because I feel like if I do, I might not put it back in correctly. That and I don't want to get my computer more blood sacrifices. It's had enough.
Oh, well.
And that is a very sharp air cooler. I will say that.
I see. So you weren't being metaphorical about the blood sacrifices.
No. Unfortunately not. It is kind of a joke, but it is very much my brother got cut when he was first helping put that thing in and when it first was being put on.
Well, there you go. Well, you're right about the fans. I guess in the reset, that's something that didn't.
So this is like a taste of what Ethan has to deal with at a higher performance level. In a lot of ways.
Maybe I do want to kill everything along the way. I'm getting a lot of blacksmiths and armor scrap from this area.
Well, if that's the case, then that's very valuable. You might unironically also have better performance if you swap to Vulcan in some cases, but you don't want to do it there. You'll want to go onto the main menu before you swap that.
Hmm.
How do I know? Because sometimes it'll just not work.
Ooh.
This is actually it's back to the stability. So yeah, certainly It's like the settings I had on one thing were not syncing with Windows. So I had to manually say, do it on Windows. Okay, so you're at the quarry now?
Oh, that's a shame. I was given an option of 4 different uniques, but none of them are the things I use.
What are the
All right.
uniques?
Yeah,
Bows?
shields, shield, scepter, quiver, or focus. Are any of those relevant to it? To either of you?
Quiver. I'll take a quiver.
Choking cloud.
All right. I said the quiver. There we go. Oh. Okay, so the more rune modifiers, the spookier the encounter. Got it.
Can you open the portal so I can...
Not right now.
I should ask that before the fight.
Probably, yeah. That is a dead end, sir. Oh, I see you're attacking something too.
Yeah, this scatterfly is like impervious to my poison for some reason.
I see it taking damage. You just need to stack more poisons, I think. Unfortunately.
Keeps going. I mean, I get that it's
I am
going to be
here.
a bit harder than usual because I had 4 modifiers and, Strachey is unique, but... Okay, the result was a fire quiver. Let me get that I need. Black Gleam, the fire quiver. Adds fire damage to attacks, adds more fire damage to attacks. Attacks gain 8% of damage as extra fire damage. Plus 42 max mana. You get 50% more flammability magnitude, and projectiles pierce anyone who's on fire.
So I literally got a bow that triples the effect. It's a unique bow, triples the effect of whatever quiver. It's like a unique bow I got like last time, so I'm really curious how the synergy of those two.
That means 150% increased flammability.
Yeah.
Big fire.
All right. Yeah. Here's your quiver of flint and steel.
All right.
Flint and steel.
All right.
As my inventory's a bit on the full side, so while you're figuring out how that changes your build, I'm going to handle my backpack.
So yeah,
Understandable.
350 increased bonuses gained from equipped quiver. So, let's see if this could be terribly weak or terribly strong, because the bow damage itself is nothing to tell home about. The 6 to 8 physical damage the bow itself. So literally the only gain I'm getting.
Rather not break my back.
These boots are so bad, but they're also the only boots that I found that have increased movement speed. It's misery.
The Artura, when you are ready. Whatever it takes.
I hear you. My wares are renowned.
Where is...
Sands guides you. I hear you.
No, I don't want that. I just want use random variation for every portal. Yes.
Yeah, figuring out how to make it productively use your microtransactions.
Yeah, because I don't usually use them too often.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that doesn't work with this armor set.
There's my stash. Put away the various money items. Enchant these blues because they're good bases and just could turn into something better than what I have in those slots.
This is ridiculous. I'm built for poison, but I might as well be built for fire because...
What do you mean? Just apply fire to your poison to your fire.
What?
You just
what?
doubled it?
Do you mean you're not playing Divinity Original Sin? Because let's be honest, poison builds are just fire builds in that game.
True.
I mean, it kind of is in this game if you do it right too.
Yeah, dude, there is a specific tree that I could put points in where poison will increase how much fire damage they take.
Honestly, while you're using this combination of weapons, it might be worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how much of a respec it is to do that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Dang. Well,
I like it without
not the best rolls, but still better. Oh, when did I pick up the shield? And apparently I don't have enough dexterity to use the shield. It's fine. After all, I never actually used these items. Anyways, okay. Dabba 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 dam. Need to sell these. And now that I have sufficient armor to take that portal, because actually, you know what? Corey just went back to town. I think that means I need to take Corey's portal.
It's not too far from yours. I was just, while waiting for you, I was poking what I do now.
Understandable. Oh, more whetstones. All right, I am definitely going to commit grand amounts of violence while I'm in this map. Because I've gotten the impression that whetstones are an ever sought after commodity. There was a checkpoint here, but it just seems to be beside a particularly nice chest.
Sometimes they do that for like side side bets now,
All right.
like secrets or stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, I got an alchemist shard out of, alchemist orb out of that rather. Speaking of which, alchemist orbs, are those one of those things that I should be hesitant to use or just use to progress faster?
I think those are slightly rare, but I say go right ahead. I haven't used any alchemy orbs because it's completely random anyways, so high likelihood of nothing of value.
I mean, I'm still finding myself regularly using blues, so.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. No, there's
Generating
quest
a rare.
stuff.
Okay, before I head into the mine, I'm checking to see if there are any points of interest on the map. No, the only one was the war cache, which I already found.
You may have to create a new instance of that mine. I accidentally went in first.
I see.
No, he's
All right.
fine.
I think in most cases you should be fine with it.
It's all we already cut the stone, so it should be fine.
I hope you're not in a dark room, David. And or you don't
His
have an
room's
HDR
probably lighting
monitor.
up like 4th of July.
A combination of both would be very unfortunate right now. HDR monitor in dark room.
Nobody's taking that quarterstaff. I'll take that rare just for the economy.
This game's pretty.
You know what else is pretty? Explosions.
I'm really curious looking up a firebow build.
Just because you found that really nice combo.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's reasonable. What uniques you find is one of the things you have the least control over. So you're building off whichever ones you did find.
Yeah, so I do have enough money
Reasonable.
to do almost a complete respec.
Although you're gonna have a lot of piercing given Ethan and his fiery boots. Everything is on fire.
It's lit.
All right.
Admittedly, that mechanic does mean your single target abilities kind of become inherently crowd control. Because after the first shot, you'll be punching through whoever that first one you shot
Yeah.
was.
Boss, you say?
Apparently.
I'm here to do stunning. It's a fire boss too.
Oh! Okay, that boss did something that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, her sweeps, like if you're too close, hurts.
I wasn't expecting an attack that had no real indicator. It was basically invisible under all the shockwaves to do that much. Well, it's okay. I survived, barely.
Well, am I?
Anyways,
Got
do
a
we have
bunch of blondes.
do we have any spear users?
No. Me and Ethan both use crossbows. And
Alright.
I haven't made a spear user yet. Ever since they implemented it, I haven't touched that. Maybe later.
Wait 1 second. Somebody's saying, yeah, apparently yelling at me to let her out. I should probably do that. Okay, now I need to return to the caravan with the defector. Okay. Do. Guess we go this way now.
Give me that socket. So that way I can smash it. Oh yeah, I guess. Is 4 more decks off of, okay, so I need 45 decks. That's why I have the runes in my chest piece for plus dex. Because I'm right at the edge.
Now that's an interesting effect. Splinter of Lorata. Hardwood Spear. Adds a bit of physical damage, does no elemental damage. Has increased melee strike range. Any number of poisons from this weapon can affect a target at the same time. Also, always poisons on hit with this weapon.
Oh my! Old school poison effect. PoE 1 infinite poisons.
On the other hand, given that the phrasing is poisons from this weapon, well, maybe toxic melee skills would get applied, but I'm not sure.
I think anything that is an active attack that uses a weapon, yeah. So. I mean, at the very least, poison does scale off physical damage for the application.
Alright. Yeah, you know what? Oh, actually. I apparently need a bit more dexterity to wear those shoes. What is my current dex? Aesthetic. There we go. Experience slammed. So, seem to recall being able to apply more than just 2 supports skills. What do I need to do to change that?
You need to be able to obtain and use a jeweler's orb on the skill. And that'll give that skill gem more support slots.
Alright.
Speaking of which, I need to check and see which support gems I'm supposed to use for skills.
No, I don't want to be using my augment orbs on items that I'm pretty sure I'm going to regularly replace right now. Back to the Traitor's Passage. Well, once you guys are ready to rejoin, I am currently making my way through the next area.
Okay.
Anyway. Nah, just give me this. Give me the armor scrap.
Everything on right, Corey?
He is used in the bathroom.
You're your item. I suppose I need it.
There's many boss fights left. If you were just waiting for it.
Oh no, I just overlooked it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Ugh.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so I lose a lot of armor if I wear this, but
It's the one that makes you very spiky, right?
it is, yeah. A large amount of extra maximum life and stun threshold gives you 250% melee thorns.
Ooh.
Well, melee physical thorns. You can't evade, and you have 5% regeneration while there's at least 5 enemies nearby.
Ah. So ink mode.
I will certainly give it a try. The loss of armor is gonna hurt, but killing that guy opened a portal to the caravan. Not gonna worry too much about the bell chest. Doesn't look like it's truly important. destroy that armor, my old armor just yet, because I don't know if using Bramblejack's going to work out in my favor. So I like having a fatter life flask. Oh, take this item to the trial of the Shekmas. Weird. Okay. So, guess I go back to the Trader's Passage.
Yeah, I think this was that boss was like a side thing for your ascendancy stuff.
Yeah, looks like.
What have you learned?
Time to learn something new. Gripping mechanic is a nuisance.
True. Oh, a bunch of socket things. Socketable things,
Oh, they are.
I should say.
Socketable.
Like, I kept saying the socketed as in they had stuff socketed in them already. But I meant socketable, as in they have sockets to put things into them.
Fair enough.
How can I advise you?
One must always be willing to change.
Oh, that pulled me in.
Hey, Justin,
Yeah.
are we stuck with the
No, they made it so you can change your sentency, but you have to do the trial. You have to get all the way to the trial again for however far you went through.
so I have to do the trial again to reset it?
Yes.
All right.
You only need to do the first tier of trial, though, because you only did it once. It's like, however, whichever tier of trial you've actually gone through is the one you need to do again.
Hmm.
The highest tier.
Huh. Alright, guess I'll use that later. Lets me upgrade a magic item to a rare. I've got these gloves that I'm probably going to use for a long time because they rolled +1 level to all melee skills. Except I don't really like that modifier. It's just plus a pittance of fire res. But, well, it's a pittance. I suppose a pittance is still larger than my negative resistance, though. Okay, well, it sounds like Corey needs to do an ascendancy, right?
No, I mean, I'm looking, and right now there's really no good firebow builds. And so
People do like their lightning.
Now, is that post-game good firebow builds, or
just in general, I might be able to do like a hybrid poison and fire build. But that'll be mainly focusing on poison and then doing fire with a little bit. But this bow and quiver is all fire. Actually,
well, just seeing that there's like 4 different points of interest that I'm supposed to travel to right now.
all right.
And one of them is the ascendancy. So
Yeah, I mean, if you, the ascendancy is something though, like, according to Justin, it's just easier to do by yourself. On the first
In a lot of
ascendancy.
cases, just because if you don't have to worry about other people getting hit,
Just because of the honor
because shared
system
health pool.
on there.
all right. In that case,
Before you go, I found a talisman in the Act 1 vendor, so I was just gonna send it to you because I was like, this looks like a decently self-synergistic talisman.
let's see. Bonk stat. More bonk stat. Attack speed. Seems reasonable. Let's see how it maths out.
Do you? It looks like it's a fire bear sort of thing.
Yep. Okay, so let's see. My current one is looking at that. Eh?
Although I think we could probably still do the Trial of Sakuma together because none of us are melee this time outside of one person, so
The burr is. Yeah.
yeah. The bear is, but everything all of our stuff is, so we shouldn't be getting hit nearly as often.
Well, I mean, we can do other stuff. Like you said, I can do my ascendancies later if needs must. So I guess Insidious Heaven Waters instead. Sure.
Onward.
Yeah, just so that we can be running together. I will poke this later.
Need something? Take your time.
Oh.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm coming.
I'm along the mountain. Here he comes.
The Venom Pit. Oh, there's a special map, extra boss here. Here.
And you're at hers, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm out.
Nice. Good bit of murder. A level up. Some shinies. Ooh. Bonus skill points. Excellent. Alright. Back to our previously scheduled rampage. Runes, give me the Artificer orbs.
Just give us the orbs that allows us to use all the runes we've been picking up.
Eventually. I get the impression that these orbs are a bit too valuable to be using on minor items.
That's fine.
Oh boy, stairs.
What would a bear? What would a bear do?
Go down the stairs. Take the money that's inside. A bloodstone amulet. Ooh, max hit points. Actually, that's right. Right now, well, no, max hit points are only regeneration if I'm
What you doing,
surrounded.
Ethan?
I guess I missed a couple, like, loot things. So I'm quickly running through all this and getting
Yeah,
stuff.
I've been
taken
trying to move
care of.
quickly since I know that I'm significantly behind the story compared to everyone else, so I haven't really been pausing at places except for when I'm not sure where to go.
No, I was wondering what Ethan was up to. Was there stuff on the first act you missed, Ethan? Is that what you're saying?
First and second.
Oh, I'm talking about the map stuff.
Oh, I have been trying to get my map objectives at least.
I mean, the
know
only
that
map
there's
objectives that
important
matters
information
really
on
are the ones that get permanent passive upgrades.
I'm a
Yes.
completionist. I'm not done with the game then level 7.
I mean, you could just complete that another time and run with us.
I could.
Something you should do, David, is do the runestones in the first act.
Keep searching.
What I had.
So then it takes you to the tree,
Let's see.
and that's when you unlock like the runic workshop.
Okay, and what sort of stuff is done at the Runic Workshop?
I mean, then it just continues the more runic story.
Ah,
And and y'all unlock more runic things.
Put in the anvil that gives you the runic board.
Almost kind of feels like Path of Exile 1, it pretty much will have like the rune kind of effect to it where you have to pretty much identify it to figure out to gain the ability to add it to things. It had kind of like the
kind of like the veiled items mechanic.
Yeah.
All right.
But this time I think you get it with the runic stuff. And it does require its own resource to add the runic stuff to it.
Yeah,
that's why.
Celestium.
Yeah.
Whatever. I found the lost city and have moved into it.
Not so lost anymore.
No, now it's lost to the bears.
True.
Ooh, something deleted my health bar there.
But you aren't dead.
There's a skill gems here for you, David.
Right. I wonder if it's possible to build up enough ward that you could feasibly have a build that expects you to be stuck at 1 HP.
I think there are like spirit. If I remember right from the witch, there's kind of like a spirit armor build, energy armor build. A fancy tomb right here, David. You passed.
Chaos inoculation.
Oh.
Is a doorway in that wall.
Quickly.
No need to rush. As you wish. Take care.
Well, there's a pair of crossbows here. Just rares, but you know, they're here.
Yeah, if they're not unique.
Oh, everything in that box was has a socket.
Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, might as well upgrade that.
Who has the giant turtle?
That would be me.
Oh.
I like turtles.
It's fun because he went crossbow barbarian, you went crossbow.
The
Merc.
buried shrines.
And it's funny, like it sounds like we're eventually going towards the same skill in the like in some fashions, but slightly different. He's having totems shoot his booms for him later on, but I'm doing it myself.
Yeah, it's like, you know, capitalism. Automate stuff. Automate.
Are you saying we need to play
explosions.
Factorio now, Ethan? I didn't think you were into that.
Welcome to Ford.
Are we gonna have you on as a guest for one one section of me and Corey whenever we get back to that?
Maybe. Make a guest appearance.
The wild
Probably had to count and
crossover.
clean my inventory.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Hmm? Speak up.
Stuff identified.
Interesting. Hold on a second. I feel like I remember seeing these gloves somewhere. Share charges with allies in your presence. Oh yeah, I think it's used for the huddle form stuff.
Probably going to regret this,
How
but
can I advise?
Time to learn
I am
something
super
new.
curious now of how a hybrid fire build will work. Hybrid fire poison build.
Painfully. Also, Ethan, is your game still running choppy?
It's not too bad.
And ironically, I've noticed like sometimes the changing the texture quality to medium back to high. I think there might be a small memory, like DRAM texture leak.
Why does
Or
Furious Land
VRAM
require me to have a brain?
I think Druid might be strength int hybrid. Speaking of which,
Looks like that's what it's claiming. How troublesome. I guess I'll need to pick up some intelligence on my next couple of wildcard nodes.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, with you can use your brain to make sure you smack ever harder.
Don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
Or at least be accurate with the smacking.
Alright, well, I'm gonna finish the area we're in, but then I probably need to call it a night. I'm getting tired.
I
Wait, I must have
think
taken
we
the
were
wrong
just here,
portal.
weren't we? Yeah.
I think I took the wrong portal. Oh. No, that was my portal. Shoot, now I'm confused.
Did we come back with the waypoint?
No, I had portaled back, but then my portal spat me out somewhere different when I tried to return. Because I didn't think we were done with the buried shrines yet. That was inventory this.
Huh.
Well,
Strange.
I took the waypoint back, and yeah, it's... Okay, well, just desecrated an offering of some sort.
That's what I like to do in my pastime. Didn't cost too much, but I scratched my itch. It's probably going to be hot garbage, but now I get to see if...
You can get past the Ethan applying all the fire already, yes. We shall see. His joke, not mine, but he was saying he's like a DeLorean. I do remember. That was your joke, right? Remember you saying
Yes,
it at
that
least.
was the joke.
Okay. Specifically yours.
Okay, now there's a boss fight.
Aha! Man, look at that health bar just depleted.
She didn't want me.
Ethan's constant fire everywhere makes it
Hard to see what's
a
going
lot
on.
of damage.
But
Well,
yes,
there's that too.
Don't think the Gauss is doing too well.
No, I don't think so either. I know you don't have your game on HDR mode, but somehow my game is still darker than yours somehow, Corin. I don't get it. Oh, no, wait, wait, hold on a second. I know why. I turned down the scene brightness slightly to when they were asking for screen calibration. That's why.
Okay.
Yep. Fire and
Looks like now I
poison
refreshed it.
as a hybrid just doesn't work. Like I thought it
Shame.
wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I just leave VSync off because I never hit my
Well,
refresh rate.
I guess that's the end of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hit the hay.
Dude, I am also feeling a belt of tiredness, so I'm also be hitting hay.
Browse as long
Huh.
as you
Well,
like.
make
What a
sure the hay
coincidence.
isn't itchy
I'll
first
unburden you.
before you hit it.
It's summer, springtime. It's always itchy.
It will be. All right. Well.
Well, no,
good
that's
night.
the grass.
Or is it?
Isn't it just hay and grass? Just
It is.
different
It's the same
variants of
thing.
the same thing.
I mean, it is called hay grass, so that is fair.
Corey, what ring are you rocking on there?
Just your standard fire and cold resistant rings.
Rock and roll. Ring of fire.
Hold
Burning ring of fire. Down, down, down. Something, something Johnny Cash covered.
How can I do?
Winds change direction.
All right, because I got a unique if you guys are interested in it. It adds
Ooh.
23 to fire resistance, or 23% to fire resistance, 46 to maximum life.
Better than what I got.
Says plus 26 to fire resistance, minus 10% cold resistance. You take fire damage instead of physical damage from bleeding.
What an interesting ring.
Fire damage also contributes to bleeding magnitude. And then bleeding you inflict deals fire damage instead of physical damage.
So you're saying the burns, the bleeding burns, cauterize the wound by cauterizing their face away.
Exactly.
And you also gotta do the golem. It burns faster.
I don't know what you said because it cut you off because of thought it was just noise. The noise suppression worked, unfortunately.
When it trying not. That's hilarious.
All right, Corey, do you want the ring, or Justin, do you want the ring?
For me, it'll just be going into a chest.
No, thank you. Yeah, I'd probably put it in the chest also. Speaking of
Alright.
bows, oh no, when I
Wait,
already
can
got the
I
bow that you
have-
got, that's the one that I had.
Oh, I can have two. It probably wouldn't do much though. Having two of the same ring.
Well, it's like you have to like have a bleeding fire build.
I mean, I think my base grenade explosion has a bleed gem on it. Yeah.
So more fire for your fiery boots, fireman.
Oh yeah, lots of fire.
Fire in the
The
hole.
fire go boom. Big boom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah.
Wow.
We still need to get through that trial of chaos with you guys. Once you're done putting your build back.
Oh yeah, we still need to do that. I take it that's not happening tonight though, is it?
I mean, I'm game. I have a little enough energy in me to.
I have a mini fridge ready if I must, after all.
Boys got the mini fridge?
On this first opening up the runic, because technically we have gotten all the runic stuff.
Right.
Opening up the first one?
Oh, I'm rocking the wrong bow. Oops.
Choking cloud.
You're rocking and rolling.
Forsaken land, chasing the red skies. Here we are near the epicenter of
Hey, you remembered there's audiobooks in this game.
ruins.
I saw you stopping that other audiobook books the last time.
A twisted corpse, and it fought back with impossible strength. I got it down, yet it still pursued me. What possible trinket is worth suffering these cursed lands to obtain? Cadogan knows no mercy. Did he know what we would find here? I have steered deep. The runesmiths have tried everything to ward off the encroaching crimson that clouds my scrying pool. It may be too late. I have not seen the future past in days. Some of my mystics refuse to look away from the pool. Their skin hangs from their bones. They do not move. They do not eat. They will not speak. Whatever they see has consumed them. Our past is severed. Our future is nothing.
The jungle holds many secrets, it seems. Now,
Jungle holds
have we
many
here?
secrets, it seems.
The
Including
jungle
the-
does hold many secrets.
Echo.
It seems.
Including an echo.
a third tome. What do we have? Volume 3. To repair their broken unity, the Runefathers forged the Triskelion Flame, a monumental achievement of exquisite craftsmen. The Runefathers toured Midgard with their creation. It demanded hope. It whispered a promise. It healed the people's aching hearts. The Triskelion was returned to the capital, where the Runefathers kept it as a bastion.
Hard to believe it could really do all they said it could.
I feel we're close to finishing this story. So, are we done here?
Click the button, Corey. Click the knowledge before you leave.
Oh.
I mean, if you just want to go to sleep, because I do keep seeing that.
That's cool.
Can go to sleep.
That's cool. Let's do it.
What do you need? Take your time.
Oh, identify. That's right. I need to
Southeast.
switch weapons.
Oh, wait, you just have a bow like that. Let's see.
All right. With poison, it's all about that physical damage. So it does 48 to 73 physical damage.
Okay. How about this one? This one's been sitting in my box since I think last time I was playing with you. And I forgot to give it to you.
Yummy.
Anything catch your eye?
Heck, did I accept the bow?
Yes. Did you just enchant it back? Or is it in
No.
your secondary weapon slot?
No. Oh, it went to my first. Okay.
So, by the way, unequip that blue bow.
1 second. Oh, wait.
Yeah, just unequip it, put it in
There you
your...
go.
Like, just put it in your box, and then on the top, with the 1 and the 2 and the weapon sets.
Mm-hmm.
Right click it when it shows that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because now you have both the weapon sets using the same weapon, even if you have different passives set to them. You might need to fix your buttons or something though, because I see your spirit's all messed up now.
Oh. Thank you.
How can I be of aid? Go.
So all you're saying is
Anything
big
catch your
physical
eye?
on your bows.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's a deer.
the thing that matters the most. You guys know what to do with these mushrooms?
Yeah, you use it in the
Don't eat
Apex
anything
thing.
colorful.
There's a cauldron.
Apex of filth. Filthy.
I see. It's got to use it there.
And it's not even for any permanent upgrades. It's for some flasks that you probably already have the tier of.
Do I just eat it there, or do I have to travel?
You have to find one more to be able to turn them in.
Okay, I'm just going to drop at the waypoint and leave. There we go.
Inventory things done.
Yep. It robs my passive. It robs inventory space. It can go. Doesn't give any permanent passive. It could go. All right, let's try some chaos again.
Chaos control. There's a shortcut on the bottom, right up your
Oh.
map button also. Only
Alright.
the instant sonar. I did not come.
I think Ethan's the
Ethan?
Ethan, you have to open it.
You're the leader, Ethan.
Yay!
Chaos smiles upon the victorious. Will that be you? There are many ways to improve your chances of victory.
Getting spicy
Ew,
options. to start
man,
off
this
with.
is right off the bat. Monsters have 40% to all resistances, or
Do they die slower
could see
or
it.
more spicy
40%
ones?
less armor, evasion, and energy shield, or honestly, I think this middle one might be best. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The exceptional are more common than you think. Are you ready, Challenger?
We just need to simply kill them, right?
Yep.
Out of my way.
This is good. The kill section.
Wait,
It
are
will
we just
show on your
killing
overlay
everything?
map where they all are at too. Or mini map.
Miasma.
Onward to victory for the Horde. Wrong game, but for the Horde.
get overconfident just because you beat the first room.
What do you think about the last one?
That's probably the best out of all of them.
All right.
It'll really suck for the boss fight, but yeah, it'll be the best of them.
Hold the ground, if you can.
Oh, I'm not a part of this one.
Really? I thought I'd pull you down.
Nope, I wasn't downstairs fast enough.
I mean, all you gotta do is...
Someone ran on the lift as I was behind them and it went without me.
Did you pull the switch?
Someone with fiery feet. What do you think?
Did you go pull the switch?
Yeah, I had to because, but he already started it first.
Oh.
So, I gotta wait. I believe you got this. 30 seconds. Live.
Oh, let me up.
Just play keep away. Or in Ethan's case, blast everyone with the explosions. Yep. That's how I felt too, Corey.
We are only getting started.
Escort mission.
All right.
I think the grasping vines, because the hard tethers will suck if you need to dodge. They're all kind of rough, though. The fire projectiles is probably the least worst one, honestly, but you have to dodge projectiles in that point. And if your fire resistance is not high, it sucks.
All right.
I only have 60%.
I'd say grasping vines. That was...
Yeah.
Drown in a sea of vines. Stay close or perish.
Toxic rain.
Fill the land with just poison. You're gonna come here, you have to choose to go through my poison. Escort's kind of the easiest.
It's also the hardest if you based on the modifiers, because you remember the ones where if you kill them, they have things that fall on top of you.
That's true.
You having to be in a small area or it goes backwards is rough. It's Overwatch PTSD there. Not actually.
We are only getting started.
Okay, anything on kill will be easier. Petrify will suck. The physical damage is worse than the Stormcaller runes, personally, because the lightning we have resistances for physical damage. Good luck. Those are big circles.
Yep, the circles hurt a lot.
Yeah, I don't want the big circles. Which one do you guys suggest?
Stormcaller, Petrify is spicy.
Stormcaller, Petrify will kill us if a boss, and if we need to dodge out of boss
Yeah.
and it decides to petrify us.
All right, we'll do the Stormcaller.
Lightning descends.
So far, this has been our most tame run.
You jinxed it.
Oh, I didn't. I am not moving off this platform until you guys can get over here.
Oh.
Hey, at least it isn't the bird. Never mind, it is the bird. I had to say something. It's not the other bird. It's not the tornado bird, I don't think.
A well-earned victory.
Another success. Got no time space for that.
A lack of tornado bird is good. Tornado bird hurts.
Finally.
Stay light, stay alive.
I want that quiver. Yep.
By the way, there is a stash over here, so you can dump things in there to immediately pull out once burnt down.
A trial well completed. Approach the altar and claim your reward.
I continue to grow.
So you actually do get damage reduction from evasion instead of just chance to not die. Because evasion is just chance to not get hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, technically they want me to go down this path, but I was like, I want to try this. They want me to like pretty much always be running.
Always run. Never stop. Always move. Be the wind.
Oh, the Venom
that
Crypts.
binds.
I see Vol.
Oh yeah, you have one more beacon to do.
Yeah, and it's here for me. The Venom Crypts, this is not the idle room, right?
Idle room? No.
No.
This is before. This is still in the jungle.
Okay.
In my sights. Miasma. That would only slow me down.
I need clear inventory.
How can I be of
Oh.
Here to help. Anything catch your eye? My tribe could use some. Don't eat anything colorful.
Don't anything colorful. He like said that like exasperated. Don't eat anything colorful.
Welcome. Don't drink the water.
How can I be of aid?
Yes?
I mean, it makes sense because jungles are very dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Did you find the beacon, Nathan?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Found it.
Don't drink the water.
1 second. I'm almost.
Sometimes
On my way.
my
I opened a
tribe could
portal.
use that. Don't drink the water.
All right, coming through the portal.
Last one's in sight. That's 6. Job done.
All right, in the vault room.
Place is falling apart at the seams.
Does this give us more ascendancy points?
Oh my word. This is Lee Raval.
Was that?
Once the capital of the Empire. And that is the Royal Temple, home to Queen Atziri in her final days.
This place is still poisoned by corruption.
This was where the end began, so to speak. Good luck.
Oh. Contains a crush on which we use to corrupt items. All right, any recommendations with these room cards, Justin?
Whatever seems like sensible for you at this time.
Oh. Do I get more cards when we run the temple?
Once you do beat it, you'll get more cards. Once we get to a new one, yeah.
And there's not a way to line them all up to reach
No. I'm guessing this was like last season's main thing.
Yeah, I believe so.
Probably stood right here. Oh, I wish I could have seen this in its prime.
I'm clear.
Augments a rare equipment item with a new random modifier.
Your guns only have 5, not 6.
Oh, you can put the one-time thing. Okay.
I believe it's only a one-time thing per workbench. And this you made this one a dead end, so I'm gonna help right as you guys get into combat.
Well, there's more. There's more going down.
But yeah, I was gonna head back towards where we started because that's a quicker way to get to the rest.
Yeah. A chest.
Nowhere to run. Looks like trouble waiting to happen. Miasma. Changed, for better or worse.
Oh, the door closes on me? All right. Oh.
I have cleared a room in case you guys have not gotten it yet.
Make sure to be
Oh, you
utilizing.
cleared it. Yeah.
Make sure to be
I'm
using the
assuming
upgrades.
you use the workbench in there then?
Oh, that one just keeps going down. We could just quickly do the side path. Never mind.
You did not put a side path there.
I thought I did, but
No, we went past the one with the side path. I believe. There is a unique body armor back here.
Inspiring.
well, it'll be going in my inventory unless any of you guys can see you could use it.
What is it?
I'll share the chat.
plus 50 to spirit.
Unfortunately, that's corrupted, so you can't modify it, and that one's full. That one isn't though.
Let me see.
And it sounds like there's one more workbench for you to use in the room that Ethan cleared. If you want to do that, of course.
Yeah.
Because it looks like I couldn't even interact with the workbench in the first place, so...
Maybe it doesn't like it when...
I think it's whoever owns the temple gets dipped.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine. It is whatever, like, dibs and or only whoever runs it, so...
You know, I might actually take that. Because I'm going to be getting a note on the skill tree which will use evasion rating as more armor, so...
Rather not break my back.
That, and I've been eating up mana like crazy for some reason.
Alright, come to me. I'll drop it for you.
Alright, here, let me...
Weird.
There's more speedy for me to go to the chuck plant and travel that way. Boom.
Your chest piece and your blue ring only have 3, so they have space.
That's that, right?
Yep. It's a temple complete when we did that last one.
Ah.
Ziri herself probably stood.
Did you drop the armor?
Nope. You haven't caught up with me, so...
I was literally right next to you.
You still haven't caught up to me. I didn't see you. If I didn't see you, it doesn't count.
Also go back to the temple console. And then close. So next time we can access it, you'll have the leftover layout that it didn't destroy. Work with.
Cool, thank you.
Welcome.
Alright, hopefully this doesn't end up killing me, though.
Why would it kill you?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
How can I advise?
I don't think the game is that mean.
Take your time.
Mean, yes, but not that mean.
I'll take it. Ah, my tribe could use that. Anything catch your eye? Be wary.
How can I advise you?
Right. Rain down.
Whoa.
For the auto room. The temple. Go back. Go back for it. Go back.
I'm just gonna remind you again, there is no waypoint.
Yep.
It's just making sure you know before you was gonna search for a waypoint for a stopping point.
This heat is unbearable.
Stay in the shadows.
Toxic rain.
Unless if you feel like you want some nice suntan in 30 seconds or less.
Hey guys, you're playing Ethan during Summer Simulator. Ooh. Someone smacked me.
Someone poisoned the water hole.
It might be all that bread water.
Oh, you know what? I know why.
And what's that?
It's the different armor.
What, did you lose out on a bunch of
Dude, it had such lower numbers than like rare items at our level. I was surprised that you wanted it.
Ah, that's why you were saying that might kill.
Alright, I'm switching armor. I'll get you that armor back.
It's cool. Just put it in your chest.
Oh, that's you. I shot my grenades at you as you rolled it across it into my screen.
Making sure. All right, it's just the boss here. There's no permanent buffs.
Are we doing the rune thing?
Room thing? We're
Yeah,
just trying to get up through the room.
Miasma.
It's interesting about this stage because this is like the stage that they had a lot of like. I remember teasers and trailers for this game in this area because of the whole sun and the shadows being important for this specific section. As a like, as a showcase of how the environmental effects and the visuals are so much better than PoE 1. And I feel like I've mentioned that before last time we were playing.
I remember you being disappointed.
We humbly await your return, O great Cole.
The game's in a better state now. It feels a lot less bad.
Curl your flesh.
Can't kill what you can't catch.
Radiance.
Grenade out.
Oh gosh. He casts laser on me.
I see that. Now time for you to cast poison on him. Oh no, dodging time.
Is this what the those weird ant things go through on Spell Brigade when there's orb split?
A trapped animal will lose its mind eventually.
Vile ingenuity never ceases to amaze me. Hello! These runes. I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of vile blood. Perhaps if I... It worked!
Cool.
Now this is truly something! The apex! It's opening! Goodness me!
Elevator.
We're back in the encampment? I can't believe it! We were right on top of this device the entire time.
That's subwoofer thump if I actually had something more than just my headphones on.
How can I advise?
I would have been a workout for that subwoofer. You actually would know. You probably are using the speakers right now.
I am using speakers, but my subwoofer I need to bring in to get repaired.
Oh, condolences.
Yeah. How it be?
Yes.
My trash little creative 5.1 surround sound system still works somehow. Don't know how. It's like uses 3.5 jacks, and I don't think anything uses those anymore. It's out of my motherboard, so.
3.5 is still pretty standard.
Right, but mine uses 3.5 jacks. One for left, right, one for left to.
You probably have
side
like
and side and
one main one, and you have the left and right coming out of that main one. Or does your motherboard?
Well, it's more. It has three. There's one for the two sets of left and right. One that does front, left and right, and one that does center and subwoofer. Since it's 5.1. But like when I look at like other like sound systems for like computer for surround sound to try to get anything different, none of them uses that format.
Yeah.
So I'm like, a lot of them are like USB or something. I'm like,
some of them are also HDMI, either HDMI ARC or SPDIF.
Yeah, like, and it's like I don't have those surround systems. I'd have to get like unironically like a 90 surround system for actual 7.1 or something.
Yeah.
And then having to go through HDMI, but it's like computer.
Welcome to sound. Oh yeah, that's sound for
it's
you.
Like specifically new sound, because old sound blasters and old surround from like 2000s, 2010s.
I could do without the
are still pretty high end, but nowadays you get a lot of sound bars, for example.
Yeah.
People say it's 5.1. It is not.
That's not. Yeah.
It just pretends to be.
True.
And not just that, but like speakers in general have just gotten worse, because a big thing with like subwoofers and stuff, like TV speakers, have actively, by CRT in my room, probably has better TV speakers than my mom's flat screen smart TV. Unironically.
Not surprised.
Because speakers work better when there's more space for it to actually move air and actually get better sound signature.
Yep. Unless you're working with like fancy technology, like with magnets or something like that.
Like professional stuff, yeah. But even then, they probably have it take more space than what those flat screen TVs would. And like, maybe it would have the like one type of TV that can vibrate the entire panel, but that would mostly be a central channel, not stereo anyways.
All right. Well, I have hit my wall.
Enter the gateway.